Welcome all to Anime America Live, episode 24. Hi. Is my microphone thing working?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop.
First it's VTubing and now your voice. Next thing you know, AI will be hosting the show for us.
Don't give the internet any ideas. We're already struggling for work.
Yeah. So I guess we
People
should
are desperate enough as it is.
Oh, but yeah, Anime America. I'm Brad. That's
I'm
Robin.
Robin.
She's the one you come here for. I'm just the guy that's. I'm the
Everyone
R2.
loves you, Brad.
I'm the R2D2 to her Princess Leia. She just
No.
uses me to communicate to.
No, you're the C-3PO. You're more useful.
Yeah, and also as annoying.
You're not annoying. Jar Jar Binks is annoying.
Oh my god, I hate Jar Jar Binks. Just to tell everyone that we got some noises. Her hubby is in the background talking, and my dog is chewing on a chew toy, and I got the fan on. So, you guys can let us know if it bothers you guys. Otherwise, it's just life, and we don't have the patience to worry about it anymore. It's just like, okay, whatever.
Whatever. It's our show. We can do what we want. What?
Yeah, deal with it.
What?
Yeah.
Robin, what time is it there? Right now it is 9:32 a.m., but starting tomorrow will be our daylight savings, I believe, and then I think America will be later on, which I think if we do the show again next week, I won't have to wake up too early. I'll be starting the show at my time at 10:30 a.m., and then when America goes to their daylight savings, then 11:30. It means I get more sleep. Yay!
Yay. Unfortunately for me, it doesn't seem to matter what I do. My body wants to wake up like anywhere between 6 and 8 a.m. regardless of how much sleep I've had, which is very annoying.
Fair enough.
Stupid
So,
body.
we also try to do a little D&D thing, but my group was doing a nighttime campaign, and Brad, I don't think he should wake up at like 5 a.m. to do a D&D campaign with us.
You,
So
yeah.
let us know if you want us to do like a podcast someday and invite a few people. I'll be the DM.
I could be a guest on 1 or 2 episodes where you guys are all like, you know, but it just doesn't.
Like my crew's not willing to wake up early, but
and I'm not
I'm
willing,
willing
to
to-
stay up all night.
yeah. So I'm willing to host a campaign, either just on Discord or maybe we'll do a live thing, and I'll be as good of a DM as I can be. I've hosted one session. If we want to make like a little group and just try it out on Discord or just for funs, do it on a live stream. Let's get Brad into D&D.
Yeah, I've never played with a group, and
Neat.
I didn't have a good experience in the '90s because it was the DM had created this whole world like it was like Critical Role level, like Matt
Yeah.
Mercer level of world and characters and stuff, and I was his roommate and I was the only one that he could get to do D&D, and he was trying to teach me at the same time, trying to tell stories, and I'm just getting frustrated trying to figure out all the rules because the rules back then was like you roll a 1 and you accidentally attack your friend or drop your sword down a crevice, whatever. A big thing
Crevices.
with the crack in the ground. Yeah, so I had a frustrating because I was trying to figure out the rules, and at first I was like, oh, I can, do all this creative stuff, but everything that I had in my head that I wanted to do, it was like, no, you can't do that. And I'd be like, oh, I know there's a secret in there, or I know there's a chest there, and I would fail the lock picking thing, and
Yeah.
and I was a thief, and that was my whole thing, and it'd be like,
You
no,
have one job, rogue.
yeah, and he's like, no, you can't get in there, and I'm like, yeah, but in real life, I would get the fuck in there. I would just try again. But anyway, the rules are better now, and I would like to have a group experience. Also, back then, I didn't understand that it was about the role playing. Like, forget the mechanics or what the dice roll was. You're supposed to just yes and play it out and just have fun. Where I was just about, I want to cut the guy's head off. I want to do this. I want to get away. I'm about to die. I want to get away. No. He gets an attack. What do you mean? I can't do anything. Yeah. But it's more fun when you have other people and when the DM isn't playing all the other characters in your group. And then the DM has to do everything because you don't know. Anyway, I need a good experience, so it would be fun to play with other people. And just like do voices or something, or just play a character, and Anyway.
We got a $10 super chat bringing in a little bit of drama. He's telling us not to talk about this, but because of this, we are talking about it. But this wasn't going to be one of our topics today, because the more that we talk about it, the more press it gets. Please don't talk about Chuck Huber and Terry Doughty Twitter drama beef, please. Hashtag I stand with Vic and hashtag kick Vic communities are getting involved. Oh, I hate it when they get involved, and I have no patience for it. Okay, Brad, to sum it up,
I have no
basically
idea.
the whole Vic Mignogna situation created these two armies: the I stand with Vic people and the kick Vic people, and some of them do have their best intentions. Others, they're just troll trash. And usually when it comes to situations where a voice actor is accused of malicious deeds, the kick Vickers will come in and just try to ruin their reputations and spread the word and get them fired from every project, while the I stand with Vickers are trying to stop the situation and throw the kick Vic people under the bus, and et cetera, et cetera. It gets into a whole giant mess. It's Twitter. It's Twitter.
Yeah, seems like that's all Twitter is nowadays.
Pretty much. Basically, I think someone's accusing Chuck Huber of some malicious deed that I am not aware of, and I think Chuck had to make a statement about what really happened. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. You don't want to spread drama like this because it only makes worse. Like, no matter what intentions we have, for either side, it's only gonna get worse when we get involved, when we know nothing of the situation. We don't really know what really happened. We weren't there, people. Why should we have an opinion on this when, when we're not there and we like to assume the worst of people?
Yeah, I never understood gossip. I mean,
Gossip.
it's like,
to me, this just sounds like the Todd Haberkorn situation, where the Vic Mignogna situation escalated because the Funimation actors got involved and threw Vic under the bus. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, because we weren't there, people. And there's so many, things left and right, and things that just make both sides look horrendously bad. And then Todd was almost a victim, where somebody was accusing him of the same things, but he actually was able to get out of it, and there weren't that many people willing to back up the person accusing Todd of being malicious and a molester and whatnot. Todd's just all like, hold up, what? So yeah, it's just drama and people just wanting to cancel other people.
Yeah, and honestly, people that are like in the public eye can't really, like on YouTube and whatever. I mean, unless you're trying to drama to get more views, or you're trying to ride the train of the conspiracy to get more views, you can't really take a stance because you risk, losing your audience or offending people and you didn't mean to, or you're just stating facts or people will get offended over things that they shouldn't get offended over because you're just saying, "Oh, I feel this way." Well, you're stupid, and whatever. So can't really talk about, but we can say if somebody actually did a bad thing, then we don't, support it.
Exactly.
If you don't have enough information to go on, then it's not worth. I don't know.
I mean, people ask me like why we have this opinion, why we feel this way, where it's like we kind of do need to hear more about the situation first and not jump to conclusions. Yeah. Just look at the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation, where everyone was willing to back up Amber Heard because it just sounded horrible what Johnny Depp did. And then he released the audio proving his innocence, and we're like, whoa, what the hell, girl?
Yeah.
She pretty much just took the whole Me Too situation to her advantage just to ruin his career. That's what I hate, people like that. Like, they're just like, oh, like, this happened to me, but then there's evidence to prove that they didn't do anything in the line about it, and they're just using the good intentions of Me Too to benefit them, to ruin the lives of other people that they just hate. And it's just like, can you be that low? Because, like, Me Too took a while for it to happen, for these ladies to be brave enough to defend themselves and speak up for themselves, and these people are just abusing the situation. So we can't really believe everything that we hear. We gotta, like, take a step back and look at both sides.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, ultimately when we do have all the information and we could... I mean, it's obvious. Like I said, if somebody did a bad thing, then you don't support it. But
exactly. Take the accusation seriously. Hear both sides. Look at the evidence, etc., etc.
Take it seriously. Don't immediately just say no or support one side or the other. But don't rush to judgments.
Don't take the situation to your own advantage. Being all like, well, we support her because of this, and if you don't, then you're part of the problem. And it's like, don't do that. That's so immature.
No, that's a part of the problem. When you just say, well, if you support this or you believe that, then, and then you hate people just because, whatever.
Were we supposed to talk about other things?
Yeah.
Thanks, JT. And all right, changing the subject.
Yeah. Anytime you say, it's like saying, don't look down. That's exactly what's going to happen. So don't talk about this. That's what's going to happen. Yeah,
don't turn around and look at your cat.
Are you sure that's the cat? Oh.
Brad, what did I say? See, JT? $5 donation from Jaron Witten. Hey, Robin, I highly recommend checking out this hilarious 90s anime called Digikered. It's so funny. Brad, remember years ago when we did top 10 worst anime English dubs, and there was Panyo Digikered, and they just kept talking with all over the world. There are people who are suffering, meow. As a princess, it is my solemn duty to protect those in need, meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah. However, I did watch, like, what was it, like a year ago or something. I got into Twitch and I was watching people role play on this game called Rust. And a bunch of people built this coliseum where they would make people fight to the death, and they created like this cat people community, and if everything was meow, like they couldn't say a sentence. Meow. So even if they were mad, it's like, what are you doing? Meow! Like, no matter what, it was meow at the end of the sentence. Stop running away, I'm gonna kill you, meow! Yeah.
Meow.
So it was funny, and they even said they did it so much that they kept doing it in real life. They kept catching, God. Yes, I'm... Thank you for making that for me, meow. Oh, So it can be funny, but for me, in that anime...
it's like that...
hashtag cringe.
First episode of Interspecies Reviewers, they had like a cat girl brothel. All they really did was just roll their R's a lot. What a fantastic night for you to be here. Brrr.
Yeah, I feel like that's just lazy. Anyway, well, okay.
Alright, $10 from Jay, the real McCoy, and then we're gonna talk about our first topic. 15 minutes into the stream.
Yeah.
That's the problem with starting a movement or help group. There is always that one nut to turn it into something it never meant to and use it for nefarious deeds. Yep.
Yeah.
There's always that one person that has to, take everyone's good intentions and use it for themselves. I would point at one actress who really pisses me off, but I'm not gonna get into that. It's not a voice actress. I'm not starting anime drama.
Oh.
There's a Hollywood actress that really took Me Too for granted and was very hypocritical over who to believe and who not to believe, and everyone's just like, scusi, wasn't the whole point of the movement believe all women? And you're just saying, well, we have to take this into consideration. Like, no. You were one of the front runners with that statement, believe all women.
Yeah, it's a balance between believe the victim, but also innocent till proven guilty. So you like you said, you take it seriously, but you don't immediately throw the accused on the cross. And
Yeah.
put it,
Yeah. $2 from JT. Yep. Hello, JT. I stand with Vic, and Kick Vic are both equally toxic. Because Kick Vic are relentless. They will do everything they can to ban the accusers, they'll ban the accused from conventions and petition to get them fired from their jobs. And I stand with Vickers when they see this kind of crap happening. They start harassing the accusers and the other actors involved, and it's just all like, yo, you're not helping.
yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people don't have a lot going on in their lives, so it makes their life more fun when they can get.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is just why a lot of articles and news media are just full of crap. Like, they don't really care about telling the truth. They don't care about integrity. What is it that can trigger your emotions that'll get you to watch?
Yeah, clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There is no news anymore. It's just clickbait. Click, 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 click. Drama! Drama.
Yeah.
Like, there was like
News is
a
entertainment.
conspiracy. There's a conspiracy right now with why certain people are highlighted in the news when they go missing, and others just go under the radar. And I'm just like,
yeah. For like two or 3 weeks, I was seeing all this stuff in my YouTube about this white girl, and like, I don't know, her husband, whatever, gone missing, and I'm like, I never see. Why is it always a white girl or white person?
but here's the thing.
No one gives a shit about anybody of color. It's just like, here, a white girl is missing. Oh my god, national news.
Yep. But here's the thing. There are plenty of people nowadays that are missing. I've actually seen the missing people's chats, and I'm like, I've never seen that person on the news. I've never seen that person on the news. It is a mixture of multiple races. The key that gets you headlines is the story behind the missing case.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Yeah, someone donated $100.
I just saw an OM. What the hell?
Thank you, Teddy Worm. Love you guys and miss you and Brendan. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. I need to know who Teddy Worm is, because if you miss me and Brendan, do I know you, Teddy? Teddy, do I know you?
It has to be somebody you know.
Yeah.
Does Brendan ever come? Brendan comes on the show every once in a while, right?
He was in one episode when we were interviewing the Metarunner sound designers, and that's when all the Metarunner actors invaded the stream. That was a good day. That was fun.
Maybe you should get Brandon on more.
Yeah, well, he said he didn't want to talk about the first topic that we're supposed to go into, but now we're like 20 minutes into the stream. Case in point with the story I was talking about before, the main reason why this girl got highlighted is the story behind it, and it's clickable because her and her boyfriend go on this trip, and they're streamers. She goes missing, he returns home, they find the body, and now he's missing, and you got the freaking dog the bounty hunter chasing after this guy. This is just story gold. This is clickbait to the max. Everyone else just mysteriously disappears or they're kidnapped, and it's just like, yeah, everyone gets kidnapped. But this story, oh my god, grab the popcorn.
All I see is this white girl and his boyfriend is missing. I'm like, who cares? I don't care.
Because of the drama. This is a freaking soap opera where it's like, hold on, they were streamers, he abandoned her, she's dead, and now he's on the run. Let's get him. That's the clickbait. It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter the nationality. It's just what kind of a story do you have behind it.
I guess.
Kind of like the whole Casey Anthony situation, where it's like, you know, at first it was just all spread the word, a little girl's missing, blah blah blah. Hold up, mother's lying.
She's a psychopath.
There was no babysitter. She never worked for Hollywood Studios. Grab the popcorn.
Yeah. I mean, yes, white people are crazy. Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. I mean, you can't deny it. The facts are there.
8 out of 10 times.
White people are the problem. Let's just get it out there.
I'm just saying, 8 out of 10 times, Florida man's usually white. Just saying.
Yep.
Trying to see, did Teddy leave a message? I don't see.
White privilege. That's the root of all evil.
Jaron Witten donated $5. Have you guys ever seen an anime called Armor Girls Machiavellianism? P.S. That one was my favorite anime ever.
Really?
I don't remember hearing about that, but I'll try to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Jerome Schlicker donated $5. Thank you very much. On YouTube, you can find the ads for Dragon Ball Z live action movie. What? And Clifford the Big Red Dog, also live action. Oh yeah, that one did get a live action movie.
Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't work.
He knows me, and so do you. I know you, Teddy.
I knew it.
I just don't recognize the name Teddy Worm. I'm sorry. I might just ask Brendan. Like, Brendan, who's Teddy Worm? Also, keep in mind, my memory is just... Ugh. Okay, so the first topic, 23 minutes into the stream. Yeah. Brad, did you hear about the Super Mario movie? And who the voice actors are?
Yes, I did. Usually my answer to
no.
is no. But, what's his name? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Star-Lord is Mario. Yeah. Chris Pratt.
It's just the voice, though, or it's not live action.
He's the voice, yeah.
Yeah, it can't be live action. They tried it, and it doesn't work. Live action Mario doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So 3D? I can't remember.
It's gonna be from the same company that made Despicable Me and Sing. It's Illuminations.
Oh.
And I think Universal Studios is in charge of it.
Those are good movies.
Yeah.
Could be good. I have my doubts.
Everyone's like, you know, commenting about the whole celebrity issue thing, but what do you expect when it's Hollywood directors and CEOs telling these studios what to do? Wait, am I on auto-tune?
No.
I was about to say, like, if I was debating about all this Me Too stuff while I had my little audio thing on, oh boy.
That would have been funny. Like talking about cancer with the
hold on, let's do it. Let's do it.
And now we're talking about cancer and corporate capitalism.
Oh boy.
Oh man, there was a clip. There's a show called Reservation Dogs. I think it's on FX. It's about indigenous. What do you call Indians? American Indians? Is that what we call
Native Americans?
Native Americans. Sure, there you go. That's it.
Because there's Native Americans for the indigenous that were born within North America, and there's also the indigenous that were born in Australia.
Okay, so anyways, Native American. anyway, it's a great show. And so there's a couple of them in the woods, and a couple of, rich, privileged white people go walking by in the woods with guns. And instead of having actual dialogue, they just start walking, talking about, Trumps and politics and what you were talking about. And what was it? Racism. And then they said, yeah, don't forget the gays. And they're just hitting all those points. And it's exactly, it's like that's what you hear. Just distill down what everyone's saying, and that's it. They're just putting a whole bunch of words in between all that stuff. It's Trump and masks and vaccinations and
Okay.
That's all anyone is saying. They're not even saying their own opinions. They're just repeating stuff they saw on Facebook or whatever, and they don't even have.
They only look for things that justify their arguments, but don't really want to have a conversation and don't really want to grow from it.
Yeah, echo chambers.
I'm on the opposite end here in Australia, where we have extreme lockdown rules compared to America, and even Fox News was commenting on it. I get it. They want our numbers to decrease and they want fewer cases. But at the same time, when you put us in extreme lockdowns without worrying about how we're going to pay our bills, that's why people are protesting.
Yeah.
Because some people are complaining because I don't want to wear a mask. I want to get my hair cut. I want to go to the pub. I want to just do what I want and not be told what to do. Those people are just they're impossible to deal with. But then there's a guy that he was walking with a mask and then he put it away, but he was far away from people. He was outdoors and he was smoking a cigarette and he gets arrested. How's he supposed to smoke a cigarette and get arrested?
Hold on. Outdoors and away from people is 100% safe. That's the safest you could be. And you can't.
But he got arrested in Melbourne.
They're just trying to make a point.
Yep. Absolutely. And even our prime minister, who's been under so much controversy, who's been pushing for stricter guidelines and regulations and whatnot, she had to step down. She recently stepped down. We're just then, the impossible actually happened.
Wow.
$5 from Vids, the editor. Thank you very much. Have you ever heard of Psychonauts? Yes. I've been meaning to play it, but I never did. It's like the American version of the Persona series, okay? It's got an amazing sequel after waiting for 16 years.
Yes, Psychonauts is amazing, but it's nothing like Persona. I mean, it's got its own, art style and comedy. It's like nothing you've ever seen. And the new one has Jack Black in it. I don't know if anyone knows. It's amazing. Both of those games are classics. They're amazing. You should play them if you haven't. They're just great. Psychonauts is great.
Here's Tiffany backing up our statement. We have been in lockdown since July. There were cases growing in my area, so it was a little scary. So Brendan and I, we had not been leaving our apartment for quite some time. We only leave to check the mail and take the garbage out, and that's it. We have been a little bit looser because both Brendan and I are vaccinated. We got both of our Pfizers not too long ago. And, but yeah, I think the restrictions, according to plan, is supposed to be lifted October 11th. But it's still scary to think that even when we were under lockdown, numbers were still increasing. We were getting 1,500 per day of new COVID cases. We even had one case in our apartment building, so that was fun.
Yeah. I want to give SMT5 a little attention. Notice me senpai. Robin, hashtag notice me senpai. Robin and Brad, did you see Mini Puffs? I don't know. Oh wait, is that the new Is Ghostbusters Afterlife out, or is that they're talking about the trailer? I didn't know. I don't think it's out.
I didn't know it was out either. I know some people who went to a convention in California got to see it, but
you got to see it?
No. Some people in California got to see it. They got like a
Oh.
convention preview.
Okay. I think I didn't know about Mini Stay Puft the Marshmallow Men. but
That sounds so marketable.
That would be awesome. Oh man, now I have to get one. Oh, freaking Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, but my expectations are low because I don't know. There's not very much good lately.
Alright. Back on track. Back to our original topic.
Yeah.
So Illumination Studios is making the Mario movie, and they got, instead of, traditional voice actors, and Mario himself has his own voice actor, which is Charles Martinet. They instead went with celebrities. So you have Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor, cannot remember her last name, but she's from Queen's Gambit. She's Peach. Charlie Day as Luigi. Jack Black as Bowser.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Michael Teagan, I think. Michael Teagan. Why don't I just get the cast? Because I remember everyone except Peach and Toad. For some reason, I can't. Their names are going blank in my head. And also Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Mario movie
Okay.
cast.
Just real
Yeah,
quick.
everyone's already making the jokes of, hey Mario, let's get high.
Yeah. I just want to say real quick. Super Spitfire said, "Hey, have you seen any Star Wars Visions?" I'm curious. Have you?
I have not yet.
I have.
I'm getting stuff ready for Halloween, and I had to watch Twin Star Exorcist, so y'all owe me.
I like Visions. I've only seen like 3 episodes. I didn't like the first one, but the 2 and 3 I liked. But I need to watch more.
Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong, Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek, and Sebastian Maniscalco as Foreman Spike. Celebrities for these movies, but at the same time, I actually did watch a fascinating... I already knew it, but still, someone was actually able to break it down as to why this shouldn't shock you, because ever since Robin Williams was casted as the genie, and it became a huge success, and people just fell in love with the genie, executives were convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt the true key to making a successful animated movie is celebrity voice actors. Doesn't matter if they're good or not, just slap their name onto the movie and you got gold. Like, people are already comfortable with Charles Martinet as Mario. They wanted to see him, speak more as Mario, but we got Chris Pratt instead. But it shouldn't really be a surprise because it's Hollywood. It's CEOs in Hollywood saying you need to slap on some bigger names in order to sell the movie. If they can get their hands on big celebrities, they're gonna do it. Just like with Pixar's movie, the one that was like D&D for Disney. Can't remember. It started with an O or something. Like, it was a fantasy realm, but brought to modern life, and they were forgetting their magic. But it's the two brothers were voiced by Tom Holland and Chris Pratt.
I'm lost.
I can't remember. It started with an O. People were saying that movie was just mixed all over the place. It just seemed like they were making a modern film, but just with fantasy characters. Like, whatever. But Brad, thoughts on celebrities being hired for animated films and not, voice actors that are trained to voice video games and cartoon characters?
Say that again.
Your thoughts on Hollywood celebrities, like big time celebrities in Hollywood being casted for animated films and not traditional voice actors who are actually trained.
Oh. Okay.
And the movie was called Onward.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, but yeah, I cried in Onward, cause
I heard the ending was good. I just
Yeah.
never had time to watch it. Like I heard like the majority of it was just meh, but that ending was just.
That movie came out like a little bit after I had a similar thing happen to me. That's as far as I'll go into it. So I cried.
Pixar always finds a way to make you cry. That's their key. Pixar, the only way they can write a story is if it can make you cry. Everyone cried when Bing Bong. What happened with Bing Bong and Inside Out? Everyone cried at that, and I'm just like, called it.
So the question, okay, the thing is, it's like, doesn't matter. Okay, I would prefer for, voice actors to get the role, but not just any voice actors, because there are a lot of voice actors who are like stuck in the anime way of acting, I guess, or to where like you put them in another thing. I don't know. There's this weird. There are some voice actors that get stuck in a certain way of projecting and speaking in cadence when and they never learned another way of. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, you can't help it because movies need to make money and they need the most amount of people to see it as possible. And the only real way to do that is to put popular actors that they know everyone's going to want to see and hear, and it gets them a lot of free publicity. It's just like, what are you going to do about it? I mean, I make films. If I could get famous people in them, I would prefer to have unknown people who are better actors in films. But if I could get a famous person, I could get a whole lot more money and get a lot more people to see it. So I don't know.
More than fair. That's the bottom line. I don't think it's really just Hollywood CEOs not caring about talent or not caring about who gets what role. They just know that the public, for the majority, no offense to the majority, but y'all are kind of dumb.
Yeah, more people are going to see a movie with people they know and like than a whole bunch of no-name. I don't know who these people are, and I don't like the way that looks. Never mind. But they'll go see something that they don't know if they like it or not because there's someone in it they like.
Yeah.
It's not nothing you can do about it.
Hey, Robin and Brad. This is from ADub64 who donated $25. We're getting a lot of donations. Thank you, guys.
You guys are awesome.
Hey, Robin and Bradley. Have you seen Jellystone, by the way? It's on, and also it's the movie that we were talking about was called Onward.
Oh. Thank you. Yeah, with the
Have
pants.
you seen Jellystone?
No.
I don't believe I have. I know Jellystone Park from Yogi. Have we seen Jellystone? Let me take a look.
I feel like I've seen a trailer or something.
What? They brought back Yogi Bear? Really? HBO Max did their own version of Yogi Bear.
It's not live action, is it?
No. But it's one of those. It looks like one of those cheaply made cartoon designs that a lot of Cartoon Network shows are doing.
Yeah.
With exception to The Amazing World of Gumball, because the animation on that is stellar.
That's amazing. They're like, it's all. Yeah, that show is like every animation style.
Exactly, I love it. Let me share the screen for you to see.
Oh yeah, because I was looking it up. So it is.
Look at it.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
This is what they train CalArt kids to do. Make it cheap and fast as possible.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be watching it, so make it. If that's a popular style, go ahead.
There you go.
I mean, it's just the same thing over and over again, anyway.
Exactly. Alright, let's move on to our next topic. Gonna share the screen. Let's see, where is it? So,
Yeah.
you're saying, Brad?
I was just gonna address some people. I just want to let some people in chat know that uh, it doesn't. If you spam the chat, it's just gonna make us not want to read it more, especially if you yell at us.
Yeah.
And also, if there's things not related to anime or what we're talking about, we're also way less likely to read it.
That's the one thing that like annoys me with a lot of times when I ask people for help or ask for suggestions or ask for them to vote, and then someone leaves a comment that is unrelated to what I'm talking about. It's like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I'm asking you to vote for something, and you bring in something for me to look at or something to talk about or ask me something. It's just like, okay, just comment somewhere else or like just tag me in something, but when I'm asking for something and you leave an unrelated comment, it's just like, wow, you're annoying.
Yeah, unsolicited. Like, hey, here's my thing. Read it on your show. No, I don't want to be rude.
No.
We love everyone, but no.
Exactly.
Sorry.
We're trying to be nice about it, but at the same time, just read what we're asking for and just try to interact with us with that.
Yeah,
anyways,
join in the conversation.
Instead of trying to derail it to focus on what you want.
Okay. That's our jobs. Our jobs is to derail whatever's going on and talk about what we want.
I'm just highlighting Walmart Grebon's comment, and Earwig is overhated. Thank you. Like, I watched a little bit of Shay Frillis's video because, of course, he like loves making ranking videos based on animated studios and whatnot. Like, he did a ranking video of like Pixar films, the best animated films, and DreamWorks films, etc., etc. He did one recently with Studio Ghibli, and I'm just like, yo, I did one too. Like, this is like airing a few weeks or even a month after I did mine. I'm not accusing the guy of stealing because he probably doesn't even know that I exist. But you tend to like feel a little self-anxious and a little teary-eyed when you do your own version and then another person does their version later and then they get more page views. You try not to let it get to you, but it kind of hurts. And you don't want to take it out on the creator. It's just you freaking hate the YouTube algorithm for punishing you.
Yeah.
But his worst choice, like his choice for the worst Ghibli film ever made, was Earwig and the Witch. And it was all because, you know, he's like, oh, the animation is so terrible. It's worse than Toy Story 1 CGI. And I'm like, bitch, shut up.
You know what?
It is not worse than Toy Story. Get off your high horse.
We're at the point to where
He's such like he had like such a bias for 2D Ghibli. He's like, oh, I'm so used to the beautiful world and creativity of 2D Ghibli, and then I see this disgusting mess. No, don't do 3D Ghibli. Know your place. And it's like, boy, they can do whatever the hell they want. They're Ghibli. Get off your high horse.
No one else can be creative. Copy and paste everything.
We can't allow them to experiment and try new things because they're known for making beautiful 2D films.
I also want to say that you can't. We're at the point where you can't really say that an animation looks ugly anymore, almost, unless it's like hand drawn, scribbly stuff. But even then, it could be artistic. I mean, everything is just somebody's form of art.
Yeah.
What you can say is I hate the way this looks, or I don't like it, because I definitely can't watch anime that I don't like the way it's drawn.
Yeah.
I just can't. But
like, I can understand it with Berserk 2016 or whenever Berserk came into with their 3D film, and they continued the series after the whole messed up ending with Griffith. When they continued the series afterwards and became that 3D schlock, it looked terrible because it looked janky. Like, it looked so cheaply made, and that's why I got a lot of hate towards it. I don't see that with Earwig, though. I think the animation was, for their first 3D animated film, it's not bad.
Yeah. Oh.
I think Shea Frillis was just getting on the bandwagon of like, yeah, 3 Ghibli bad. That's why it's the worst one. Like, it's bad in a way where the story was just all over the place, and it didn't have a nice flow.
Yeah, there is a point to be made about with 3D animations that they could be rendered poorly. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
But when it comes to hand drawn, it's more of an art. Like, anyway.
Yep. And seriously, I still think Ocean Waves is the worst one.
Ocean Waves, what?
I still think Ocean Waves is the worst Ghibli film.
Oh.
Because I hated that girl. I hated her so much.
I never saw it.
And people were like saying like, oh, it has undertones of like an LGBT story, and I'm like, where? Where? I don't see it. Give me a magnifying glass. Explain it to me. I don't see it.
Yeah.
I just see a bitchy little girl being a bitchy little girl. Because she had to move from Tokyo to, the boonies, as she called it. Alright, next topic. So.
Oh no, somebody's spamming weird stuff.
What the heck?
Did they do that just because I said something?
Nah, I think this is actually one of those spams.
No, I think it's a troll. They're trolling.
There we go, blocked.
That's okay.
Webcamschat.com.
Yeah, they came in as their alter ego so they could troll us for saying what we did. That's fine. I thought it was funny. Okay.
So, the private life of voice actors can be a touchy subject because it feels like they're not allowed to have a private life because their whole life has to be dedicated to the fans. Like, the fans own them. If they're that popular, they have to portray some sort of image where they wholeheartedly believe that they belong to the diehard fans. So, a popular voice actor named Hiro Shimono, he basically confessed to the public that he's been married for 10 years. That he had to hide his marriage from the public.
Oh, yeah. I can understand. Yeah.
Voice actor Hiro Shimono revealed that he has been married for over 10 years in an interview with Shoujo Prime tabloid published on Sunday. He has 2 children. The second was born this summer. Shimono said that when he first got married, he did not think of himself as a person in the spotlight, and mentioned that voice actors attract a lot more attention nowadays compared to 10 years ago. However, the matter of publicizing his marriage was still something he worried about. In the end, he decided that his marriage and children had no relation to the characters he played, so he chose not to announce it. Nevertheless, Shimono said he feels apologetic towards the fans who may be surprised at never being told the news. He expressed his hopes that fans will continue to support him professionally, along with the characters that he plays. On Tuesday, Shimono updated his blog to affirm that Shoujo Prime's report is true. He confirmed once again that he is married and apologized to his fans for causing any worries or disturbances due to the abrupt nature of the announcement. Shimono's numerous voice roles include Zenitsu Agatsuma in Demon Slayer, Connie Springer in Attack on Titan, Nobimaru in Kemono Jihan, Nagayoshi Onagawa in Backflip, and Dabi in My Hero Academia. So yeah, he's a big timer.
Yeah.
Who felt the need to hide his marriage because fandoms be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, the Japanese voice of Levi, I think he was attacked when people found out that he was married and he recently had a son. And you thought American fandoms can be bad. Oof.
Yeah, I think it's better. The less people know about your public life, the better.
Yeah.
I think.
Some people are still saying that, like, BTS fans are bad. I'm like, compared to fans in Japan, I think the fans in Japan are a bit worse. Because they will just downright harass people if they feel entitled to.
Yeah.
Like, even, I think, one idol girl from like AKB43. I forgot what the name of the group was, but it's supposed to be like this agency where they enlist a bunch of talented girls to sing and dance for the public. They're not allowed to date. So I think when this one girl had like a secret boyfriend and gave him a kiss and people found out about it, she shaved her head and filmed herself crying, trying to apologize for betraying the fans.
Huh?
Yep. Because it feels like if you have a life outside of the fandom, you're betraying your fans. That's how they see it.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it?
It's what do you call it? No, it's not it's a parasitic relationship we have nowadays between online celebrities and fans, where the celebrities, especially like streamers, like their identity is tied to people liking them, like their followers liking them and having to do what their followers like, and then like if they take breaks from being online, they feel bad, like feel like no one's gonna like them and everyone's gonna hate, that they can't take breaks, and then when they come back, they're like, oh, thank you so much for sticking with me, and I thought that you guys would go, so it's this mental prison sort of where your self-worth is tied to your fans. It's toxic. Yeah, and I don't know. I think any celebrity or any streamer kind of needs to take not only mental health breaks, but they need to take care of themselves and their mental health, and see what do you call it? A professional psychologist, whatever, therapist, whoever, whatever. Talk to someone that's outside of that element, so that they can bring you into reality of that doesn't matter. Be who you need to be. Live your life. Don't let because what happens is you start living your life based on what you think other people think, and it may not, and it's just in your head. It may not even be what they think, or you know what I mean. It's a toxic thing. So don't let it control you, I guess is what I'm saying. Exactly. That's terrible. Imagine all the mental suffering someone, and what about the people who didn't do that? They're on some level experiencing what she experienced. She just hit the wall, I guess, but that's terrible.
Reminds me of the anime that I'm watching now called Opera Girl, or Kageki Shoujo. It stars a girl who was a singing idol, but she had to step down when she yelled at a fan that got a little too close to her and got a little too grabby. Like, he felt so possessive over her, and she's supposed to play her part and just be like, okay. But she freaked out, and the whole situation traumatized her, but they asked her to step down because they felt like her behavior towards the fan was inappropriate. So she's like, fine, screw you guys. I'm not going to put up with this. So she quits from her idol career and decides to join, because the whole situation traumatized her, that she hates men now. She's now joining a school that is supposed to help train you to become a professional performer for this really elaborate professional theater group. And if you graduate, you're supposed to join their theater group and perform for them until you retire. Mm-hmm. But the only reason why she's joining them is because she hates men that much that she wants to hide in a school for girls. That could also help with her career. But she's mostly doing it because she just hates men that much. So I think the show's gonna bring into light of like, okay, what's your true purpose? Or do you really want to be here for the sake of the theater? Or are you just using us for your own selfish gain? But also, I think the guy who harassed her and forced her to quit found where she's going to school for and is slowly trying to catch up to her. And it's like, oh, this is going to be interesting. So yeah, I definitely recommend Kageki Shoujo.
I wanted to bring up real quick. I find the name, but somebody mentioned wanting sequels to their favorite Ghibli films, and like, why won't they make sequels to them? And I was trying to answer in the chat, but I couldn't figure out how to word it in chat, so I was just gonna say because they are classics and works of art by the particular group of people that made those so special, and to try to it's almost impossible to get all those people back together again. It's called lightning in a bottle. You know, when you have something special and the universe.
I don't really think they've ever made a sequel. They did a spin-off, but not a sequel.
So, you know, they're works of art, and come on, most sequels ruin the worlds that they're trying to, you know, it's just like copy and paste, and it's not as good. It's just, enjoy the works of art as they are, is what I would say. Yeah, I would love more Princess Mononoke.
I would like more Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see more Howl and Sophie.
A TV series, maybe. I don't know.
Yep. Next topic. Prominent Japanese voice actress is actually retiring. Her name is Ayomi Takeo. Voice actress Ayomi Takeo announced on her Instagram account on Friday that she has retired from voice acting and left her talent agency, Sigma 7, as of the end of last month. Takeo began voice acting in 2011, but made her major role debut voicing the character Yun Ijima in the 2016 anime New Game. She also voiced the character Mayu Kanenashi in Scorching Ping Pong Girls, as well as a number of extra roles in various other anime.
So, do you know who this is? Does the audience know who this is?
I want to click and see what else. Okay, she was in... Wow, she wasn't really in much. She was in 91 Days. I'm guessing she might have retired because she wasn't getting as many roles. 91 Days, After School Dice Club, Aikatsu Stars, Asterisk War, Classicaloid, The Demon Girl Next Door. Sounds like a porn. Dragon Crisis, Junji Ito, Magia Wrecker, Puella Magi, Marco Magica, New Game, Scorching Ping Pong Girls, and 3 Leaves, 3 Colors. So her only major role was in that anime called New Game, but I don't remember that anime.
I gotta be honest, I don't understand how... Well, first of all, I could sort of understand how with American voice, or, you know, not America, but, you know, English voice actors, how you'd be like, you know, like, want to Google them, who voiced this, and I recognize this voice, and I want to know who this person is, I love their voice, you know. So I can get that, but when you're watching in another language and you're reading subtitles, are you really worried about who? Can you tell the difference of...
There are some prominent voice actors that a lot of anime fans will follow, like Daikichi, Daisuke Ono, Mamoru, God, I can't remember his name. That Mamoru something. Like there was like a joke behind Mamoru or Daisuke Ono where it's like, whenever this character speaks, they're always done by Johnny Young Bosch or Vic Mignogna.
My brain can't. Like, I'm busy following the story. Like, I can't even keep track of the names of the characters. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to read the subtitles and I'm enjoying the story. I can't, you know, hear a voice and recognize it and then be like, you know, I want to know who the Japanese voice actress is. Or I don't understand how is that news and why do people care? I don't like, I can't
it's interesting, like, with how stressful it can be nowadays to work in the industry in Japan. It just makes me wonder if it was too stressful for her or if she wasn't getting enough roles.
Everything in Japan is stressful.
Yeah. Maybe she just took a look at the fandom and it's just like, nah, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah.
I kind of want to, get married, have children. I'm not going to have the fandom control my life. So peace. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. I just saying I can't follow the. You know what I'm saying? My brain can't handle all that, so I can't be like.
Fair enough.
I can't tell whose voice is doing what. Is that this like that racist joke where that you all look the same? They all sound the same in the anime. I don't know. I can't tell the difference.
Wow. Wow, Brad. Wow. We have standards, Brad. I thought I knew you, Brad.
I'm audio racist. Voice racist. There you go.
Yes, you are.
I'm a voice racist.
They all sound alike to me. You're that, Brad. You're that.
Yep, I'm that guy.
So speaking, I highlighted this comment right here because that's going to be our next topic. Mamoru Miyano was really interesting voice actor with roles like Okabe and Tatsumi in Zombieland Saga. Speaking of Zombieland Saga, Brad, have you heard of that anime?
Yes.
It's basically about girls that died who were kind of famous in the prefecture of Saga, except for the main girl. She was just a regular student. But all these girls died in different time periods. They were brought back to life as zombies, and now they have to be idol girls in order to save the economy of Saga.
Yeah. Yep.
One thing that made it interesting was they revealed that one of the girls was actually born a boy. Then when we go into her history, her career, and whatnot, and she was like, "Well, my real name was this," and they're like, "That sounds like a very masculine name." And it turns out that, yeah, she was born a boy. She liked cute things and wanted to perform as a girl. But as she got older, her father was stressing to her, like, okay, you're going to have to make a decision soon because puberty is going to be a bitch for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to discuss it. Like, are you going to step down or are you going to try to make this work? And the character Lily actually died of a heart attack when she noticed a hair growing from her chin. That's pretty much how she died. Like, she just had this sudden realization of, like, I don't know if I can beat this because I want to be a girl. I want to be cute and adorable and then perform for the people as this cute and adorable character, but it can't happen if puberty happens and I transition into, manhood.
Yeah.
And she has a heart attack under that thought. So she kind of likes being a zombie because she's immortally young and cute. So it actually brings in an interesting topic, and the writers and producers actually talk about it.
What? How can you be a cute zombie? It's like those words don't go together. You can't.
It's anime. Anything's possible.
Are you a zombie or are you not? Or is your flesh rotting or not? I don't understand.
Yeah, they have to put on like a pound of makeup and wear so much perfume in order to hide the smell.
Okay.
Zombieland Saga series composition writer Shigeru Murakoshi and producer Nobuhiro Takenaka spoke about the subversive qualities of the anime in a recently published interview with Nippon. The Zombie Idol series was conceived to upend the common sense of idol anime while remaining true to the passion of real-life idols. A character that the two discuss in detail is Lily, who represents one among many atypical idols in the show's cast. Takenaka said that she was not an easy character to write for, mentioning the need to be careful and considerate in dealing with gender issues. The team spent a long time thinking about her character and making sure there was a suitable balance of comedic and serious scenes. Because of concerns about whether the message would get across to viewers, many of her lines were rewritten during the recording sessions. He said he was particularly fond of the line, "I'm not Masao, I'm Lily." That is the thing with Zombieland Saga is each girl comes from like a very, except for like the main girl, like 'cause she's just a high schooler who wanted to be an idol and she died before it could actually happen. Everyone else has a very different background because they're from different time eras, they're from different mannerisms. So the one that died, the most recent, which is an idol girl from a band that the main character liked, she's more into the spotlight, she's more into the fandom, and she knows what people like and don't like, and she just died tragically on stage. You have like a girl who was like a celebrity from the 1980s, who's more conservative. She doesn't believe in contact fandom where, you know, idols will stand at a table and take photos with their fans and talk to them for a bit, and then it's like, thank you, next. She doesn't believe in that. She believes that celebrityism is supposed to be appreciated from afar, that we're far from their reach, and they need to respect our privacy and respect our space. I'm a celebrity, you're the fan, that's how it is. So each girl has their own different perspective. One's actually from the Meiji period, where she was like a courtesan, but I think she like I think like in season 2 they go over her backstory, and I haven't seen it yet. But she was like one of the very first idols, which she was like a geisha courtesan. So it was pretty interesting. But they just added Lily's background, talking about the issue of young boys that identify as girls and perform as girls and want to be girls, but they have to deal with puberty.
Okay. I have no response to that. It's like a whole lot of information. It's just like went over my head.
Yeah.
All I could see. This is what was going on in my head while you were saying all that. Dragon said Brad almost sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Lol.
Yeah. I mean, I could. The thing is, we have our natural voice when we're not thinking about it. But then we can do other things, like when we're voice acting, we can, take
People would
deeper
say
breaths.
I sounded like Ellen DeGeneres, but I don't know if that's a compliment
Yeah.
anymore.
But I don't want to change my cadence. I don't want to try and be something I'm not. Unless I'm getting paid to. So I'm just going to talk like this. This is how I talk. I'm going to do it like that. No, that is funny, though. I've never... I'm pretty... The dog's scratching. I know for a fact that I don't sound like... I sound like maybe Kermit's cousin, but not really Kermit the Frog. You gotta go more into like this. But then I wanna do like a Southern. That's what it is. I'm a Southern Kermit the Frog. I'm a cousin. Woohoo! Whatever.
You just reminded me.
I hate my natural voice, but maybe that's why I do other voices. I don't know.
Your voice is fine.
It's look at this. Thank you, Novus Ryan. Dude, your
See?
voice is wonderful. Thank you. That's all I needed.
You also reminded me of when I was watching Twin Star Exorcist, which is a review that's going to be coming up soon. I actually recorded my lines, so stick around for that. They dubbed one of the characters... Oh boy, because I think the character Subaru was supposed to be an Ojo-sama type, like a princess type character, because she's wearing like the fancy gowns and the big hats. She looks like a fancy lady, so she should be all like, oh. But they dubbed her as a Southern Belle. So I say in the review, oh, aren't you just the most darling little angel here, aren't you? Bless your little heart. To which anyone who grew up in the South, you know the whole sentence translates to, what the fuck is this shit? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
I'm wondering what this Begone webcam is.
Tiffany, what did you mean, be gone, webcam?
Yeah, is that because my voice isn't irritating enough that now my face and my appearance is like, be gone? No, I'm just being silly. But I am curious, what are you talking about? I don't know. Also,
Translate, Tiffany.
Also, what is? I've been seeing a lot of Japanese characters in the chat I've never seen before. What's the deal with that?
That's the sentence that we were talking about. It's like, my name's not. I am not Masao. I am Lily.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she was talking about the webcam girl spam that we're getting.
Oh, yeah. There's a Oh, webcamschat.com. Yeah, there's another one.
I tried to ban it, but it was all like, "Oh, there's an error," and I'm like, "Ugh."
Oh yeah. Block user. Do you have to go on YouTube to actually? Oh.
No, I did it here, but for some reason I think it glitched out and only banned one of the comments. So guys, just ignore it.
Yeah,
All right,
you probably have to go to YouTube to do it.
Yeah. Next topic. Yeah, for some reason it's just different versions of that website. Because there was like a Russian version, UK version. Don't click on the username, it's a virus. Yeah, it is a virus. It's just people going to live streams and spamming in the comment section for us to get our computers infected. Jerks. Anyways,
see if you can hop on YouTube at some point and maybe kill that.
Possibly.
I don't think
it might just say like, hey, can't really do that right now. Let me just pause it here.
I might have permission. I'm gonna see.
Oops. Remove. For some reason, that's all I'm seeing now on this chat. Okay, but I think I banned them. Yeah, they're back. What the hell? It's saying that they've been deleted. We can see it because it's our channel, but underneath it, when you go to YouTube, it'll say message deleted by Anime America.
Right, but we can't ban the user.
We can ban them, but for some reason they're coming back on different channels.
Oh.
Like they have multiple YouTube channels. Like YouTube, what the hell? Ugh. See, seriously.
Seriously,
dude, not cool.
Not cool. It's pissing me off.
Yeah, if you ban them, they can use alt accounts.
That's true.
Jerks. Alright, next topic. Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of that anime, Dirty Pair?
Yeah. It sounds like a dirty pair of underwear. Is it meant to be that way?
I think it's like girls that are cops, but they just wear, kind of skimpy outfits, but it's anime. It's classic anime. What do you expect? Rightstuf Anime. Oh wow, they're actually getting more money. Nice. Classic anime. What do you expect? I'm hearing myself.
I know.
Echo.
I'm trying to see if I can do anything. All right, go ahead.
Rightstuf Anime. I think their goal is to get $380,000 to get the anime series Dirty Pair not only to have an HD Blu-ray release, but also to get it dubbed. So I think they have a Kickstarter to try to raise money to get more classic anime to Blu-ray releases, but also to get dubbed, which is something you don't really see nowadays. Because sometimes some studios will be all like, "Yeah, we're gonna re-release this on Blu-ray out of nowhere just for the fans," but usually they'll just prioritize over new titles.
Does anybody watch Blu-ray anymore?
They kind of do.
Okay.
That or they just want to collect it. Rightstuf Anime isn't as prominent as Viz Media, Sentai, or Funimation, but they're still a really, really good company. Like, they're the ones that fought for the Irresponsible Captain Tyler, which you should buy it. It's super cheap on Rightstuf Anime. It's a good anime. Buy it. I think you can get like both seasons, like all of season 1 and the OVAs for like $30. I think it was like 15 for one, 15 for the other. Do it. And they're also the ones that saved interspecies reviewers. Because like Funimation's like, nah, we're never gonna release it, and Rightstuf Anime is like, ayo, come on, give it. They saw an opportunity. They're like, this is our ticket. I want to see if there's like a.
I have a question. Do you know what's a Pootie Pie clap?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Next meme.
Oh, okay.
That's the PewDiePie clap. Next meme.
I'm gonna give Twitch some love. Somebody on Twitch, Angel Grizz 001. Salutations from Argentina. Waiting for the premiere of the second season of Shield Hero. So what did I miss? I don't know what you did.
You missed a lot of babblygook from us. Just us talking randomly.
Yeah, typical stuff.
Typical us.
It's on YouTube, and you could, watch the replay. Or yeah, you can watch the replay. It's not a replay, but it'll be on there. You can watch it later.
Yeah. Join this campaign to help create an English-dubbed HD release for the Dirty Pair TV series. You can also pledge to receive the entire Dirty Pair franchise on Blu-ray, both in Japanese with subtitles and in English. Video not available because I live in Australia. Frick.
Yeah, but don't you use
licensing stuff.
NordVPN?
I can, but if I do, if I do it right now, I might get tossed out of the stream because it has to transition from one internet connection to the other. So I think the plot is, in the 22nd century, mankind may be technologically advanced, but there are still some problems that can only be fixed by a couple of women who won't back down from a fight. These are the adventures of Kay and Yuri, two official trouble consultants for the World Welfare Works Association, who use their brains, brawn, and looks to solve any problem. They call themselves the Lovely Angels, but because their solutions often result in chaos and mass destruction, the rest of the universe has dubbed them the Dirty Pair. There you go. For Kay and Yuri, no two missions are ever the same. As the WWWA's top trouble consultants, they take on all sorts of odd jobs like chasing down treasure in high-tech ruins, fighting off political assassins, and even avenging the death of a plaster statue. How dare they? In the end, only one thing's for sure. Anything that stands between these two and victory is sure to be destroyed. So, girl power, explosions, what more do you want?
I guess, yeah. That still hasn't convinced me to watch it, but I guess it's just not my style.
I want to get it. It's a classic anime. I want to get it, so I might back it up.
The Triforce Addict says hi.
Hi. Hi, Tiffany.
You know what? Is there a anime meme thing on Reddit or something? Just like anime memes.
I think there's r/anime memes on Reddit.
I would like to do anime meme time. I don't know. I can't do it.
The only cure for sadness.
Anime meme time. I don't know. I think that would be fun. Like maybe we'd just go look around and find some memes to show. I don't know. It just sounds like it could be fun. I don't know. I have no idea. You know what? It would be. I wouldn't get most of it, to be honest, because I'm not on the internet at all, and I don't understand most memes to begin with. And then I don't watch.
We'll have the chat translate for us. There's some I'll get, some I won't get.
We'll ruin the anime memes by explaining them all to Brad.
Pretty much. The best way to ruin memes is if you get adults involved explaining it.
Yep.
Alright, next topic. Speaking of classic anime, we're getting some classic anime titles back up on Blu-ray, including one of my favorites when I was watching Toonami, Ronin Warriors! You remember that one, Brad?
Yes.
They were also called Samurai Troopers.
Oh, okay. I watched a few episodes, didn't really get into it, but it was cool.
I thought it was cheesy, but I loved it.
Yeah?
Discotek announced on Monday that it will release the Ronin Warriors and Girly Air Force anime and the live-action series Cutie Honey, the live-action version of it, on Blu-ray disc on December 28th. So a little bit after Christmas, but treat yourself, guys. The company will also release the Robot Carnival original video anime on Ultra HD Blu-ray disc.
I saw that. That was cool.
There you go. Discotek's release of Legendary Armor Samurai Troopers, aka Ronin Warriors, will include all 39 episodes and the 3 OVA sequels for a total of 50 episodes. Woo! The release will also include the English Ronin Warriors dub. Oh, that dub! Where, like, Ryo the Wildfire just sounded like a surfer dude. That little raspy teenage voice, like, oh, that voice. And also, for some reason, they made the water boy, I forgot his name, like, they made him with a British accent, and Rowan, the one of the Stratosphere, he's wearing the dark blue armor, they gave him an Aussie accent, so that was memories. And they gave like a really scratchy deep voice for Anubis. That was, again, memories. Memories.
Remind me, did they all jump together and form like a bigger robot guy? Or
no, they do not.
Okay. I just saw
if anything,
all the
it's
colors.
just like a samurai version of Sailor Moon, honestly.
They have to do the different colors, I guess, so that you know
which one's which.
Which one's which. Yeah.
So they have red, orange, green, light blue, and purplish blue. Like a very dark blue.
That reminds me of the Key and Peele skit where I think was it the Green Ranger was black, and instead of calling him the Green Ranger, the Black Ranger. I'm the Green Ranger. I just happen to be black. Stop calling me the Black Ranger.
I think someone did like a Robot Chicken skit where they pointed out that the Asian was yellow, the girl was pink, the black guy was black.
Yeah.
And when they brought in Jose, they gave him the white armor, but also a sombrero. It's just like, dude!
Racism is funny!
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Very important question here. Hold on. Super Spitfire needs to know, Robin, what is your favorite dinosaur?
My dad.
Have you ever heard of...
Oh!
Nailed it!
Sure, Dad. It's great, Dad. Back in your days, yep.
Somebody clip that on Twitch. Somebody clip that.
Oh my god.
Clip that.
Oh my dad. Sorry, Dad. Oh my god. I still remember when we stayed the night at the Pop Century Resort at Disney, and they had all of these. Why is my right eye burning? Ugh. Freaking mascara getting in my eyeball.
I do that too. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay.
Ugh. Anyways, we were walking around the lake area of the Pop Century Resort, and there was these giant box things with different musical acts on them, like album art and whatnot. And I'm just looking at these things because they're weirdly shaped. They look like cassette players, but they're not. So I'm just like, well, what are these things? And my dad just looks down and walks away, and I'm like, what are they, old man? And he just turned around and shouts, they're called A-Tracks! And I'm like, okay. You gonna tell me about record players, Grandpa?
There was no fast forward or rewind. You had to listen to the whole thing in order to get the song you wanted to listen to.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
You need to go wash your eye out?
Ugh. No, because then my eyeliner will go away. Oh. I'll get all smudgy and get a black eye.
Oh.
I might get like a little tissue. So it's the Brad Show. It's the Brad Show.
No. Angel Gurzo once said, "Yay, Robin Senpai noticed me. Her chicken robot was fighting like 10 years ago." Yeah, I have to say, I'm surprised. Robot Chicken is still, and it's not Chicken Robot, but that's okay. But I think Robot Chicken is still going, and I don't know. I think I don't want to say that they're not funny anymore, but they're just doing things that I don't know. You know, it's just like sometimes you like things a lot, and then you watch it, and you watch it, and you watch it, and then you're like, okay, I'm done. And then you like, cheesecake is really good, and then you eat it, and you eat it, and then you're like, I can't stand cheesecake anymore.
What did I walk into?
Trying to explain why
Cheesecake.
why I don't watch Robot Chicken anymore, and it's still on, and I'm not saying that it's not funny anymore, not bad, but I just can't. It's like, okay, you did your thing, you were funny back then when you were, you know, making fun of all the old shows, and now I'm like, okay, I'm good. I don't need any more seasons of Robot Chicken, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I've had enough cheesecake. That was my point.
Also, I just realized my friend's body pillow still in the background.
Oh yeah, I noticed.
Nah, I should switch it for this one.
You got so much in your background. I try not. Oh no. Oh no.
It's me.
No.
Ta-da!
I'm uncomfortable. I'm going away.
You know what's on the other side?
I don't want to know. No.
You wanna know what's on the other side?
It's your butt.
No.
I don't know.
It's me falling asleep.
No. Oh.
I'm just asleep. That's the joke.
Okay, but there's
And Sumi's on my phone.
There's things on there that make me uncomfortable. There's a lot of things. Can't process things.
It's just a body pillow.
But there are things that people will take the wrong way that I don't want to think about.
Brad, with enough ingenuity and imagination, you could take anything the wrong way.
I guess.
Yeah. Especially you with your racist rant about Japanese voice actors.
I said they all sound the same. Is that really racist? You can be visually racist, right? Because can you hear color? In color, racism is about color, and you can't hear color unless you have synesthesia, and I don't have synesthesia, so I don't think you can be voice racist, and I'm gonna stand by that. They all sound the same to me. Like, it's just the thing, when you can't understand what they're saying, it's hard for your brain to also differentiate between who's who and all of that. It's just too much information for my brain to handle. Okay, I'm just trying to be funny. Voice racism.
If any of you guys want that body pillow, I have the link pinned to my Twitter. You can actually buy just the pillow cover. You don't have to buy the pillow cover and the pillow, especially if your local stores sell body pillows. Like, I know mine does. But if you want to buy the body pillow and the cover itself, it might be a little bit more, but hey, go for it. Just saying, you can just buy the pillowcase by itself. And I think there's going to be a deal coming up, so stay tuned for that.
Can you tell me what this is? Muammar Gibran says it's out of topic, but what do you think of virtual YouTubers doing anime theme songs? What is that? Are VTubers doing anime?
I think they're singing anime theme songs. Which
they're singing existing theme songs, not making. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand.
There you go. All right. Well, let's do our final topic of the stream. Brad, did you see the live-action Cowboy Bebop intro?
Yes.
I'm not sure we'll be able to play it because of copyright, but what were your thoughts on it?
I don't know. Neutral, I guess. I thought it was cool. I liked that they made it look like the anime theme, and it reminded me of the when you did a, what is it called? You made a, what's it called when you do AMV? You made an AMV and you went and created your own. You copied the style, I guess, or you put the Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, you're talking about my Lucky Star Cowboy Bebop AMV?
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's where my brain went when I saw it. I liked that they did it a live action version. But I did catch myself thinking, I still don't know about the actress that plays I don't know names, but the female lead.
Faye?
Yeah. I still don't know.
She doesn't really come off as Faye for me. She just comes off as another typical action female character.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the vibe with Jet and Spike. I'm just not getting her.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. But I'm looking forward to, forgive me, my brain doesn't know names, but the little girl, or was it a boy? I thought it was a little girl with the red puffy.
Yeah, she's a girl. Ed's a girl.
Yeah. Loved her.
I don't know if she'll be in this, though.
I think they've got someone slated in coming.
Watch her be like a cliffhanger for the end of season 1. Like, oh, Ed's on the case now.
I loved Ed. I mean, I know the show's. Everyone's supposed to love Spike and all that. I think she was my favorite character when she came on. I loved her.
I'm also conflicted because I thought I read an article saying that this was supposed to be a continuation from the original series. It wasn't supposed to be a reboot. But this whole intro is showing clips from the actual anime. It's just like, well, what is it?
Yeah,
Is this your own little remake of Cowboy Bebop but live action? Or is this a continuation? Like, I don't get what these articles are saying. It's like, oh, it's not a reboot, it's a continuation. This doesn't look like a continuation. This looks like copy and paste.
There's also like screenshots of, exact scenes, live action versions of the anime. So
I even made a joke about it. Like, if they just did that for the opening's sake, and then it's a completely different series when episode 1 airs. I made a joke saying, watch them pull a Kevin Smith, kill Spike in the first episode, and now it's the Faye Valentine show.
I will go on the record and say that I would prefer that they continue the story, because anytime you try and reboot something that's already there, that people already love the way it is, you're just gonna ruin it. You're not gonna be as good. Not gonna just continue the story. Stop trying to remake and retell the same story.
Yeah. At the same time, how can it be a continuation if Spike's dead?
Oh, I forgot. I saw the movie. Did he die? Oh, wait. Spoilers. Oh, wait. You just spoiled it.
I spoiled like a 20-year-old anime.
It must have been in the movie, because there wouldn't have been a movie.
No. Like the last episode of the anime, he fought against Vicious, and they both died.
But the movie came after the anime, so how was he alive in the movie?
I'm definitely not sure. Like, I'm believing that it's either another story that happened within the anime, kind of like with Sailor Moon R or Sailor Moon S, where they could be their own alternative thing, like an additional story on the side, or it's something that can happen within the anime.
Oh, somebody said, what is it, Gabe? He says the movie takes place in the middle of the TV anime.
Yeah.
That's not what I remember. I remember having seen all the episodes and then the movie came out.
It's like with Walt Disney's Davy Crockett. He made the one movie, kills off Davy Crockett, and then merchandising goes through the roof for coonskin caps and shotguns for little boys. And they were making bank, and Walt is all like, frick, why did I kill him?
I guess
so he made a prequel series.
I guess the movie came out during the series. I don't know.
Yep, it was just an additional chapter that just takes place in the middle of the anime.
Okay.
So it's another extra adventure for Spike. We all love the movie.
It's the future in magic technology. You could just be a robot or revived or whatever. Nano machines and
they'll just say, "Oh, he survived."
Yeah,
just like in
quantum, quantum. Yeah.
No, it'll be like in the Kingsman movie, Statesman, where they found him dead, kind of dead, outside of the church where he got shot in the face, and they used some sort of like serum to keep his brain intact, but he lost a good portion of his memories.
Here's the thing: to me, only the first one exists. The
second one was okay.
Is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. The one with Elton John.
Come on, that one guy. He took a stand while singing "Country Road." That was a badass way to go.
You're allowed to enjoy the movie, but
I'll admit
it's literally
baddie
in my top 3 of worst movies ever made. Damn. But also the first,
I think the villain was pretty boring.
Movies.
I do believe that the villainess Poppy was boring.
Yeah. It took something I loved and made it ridiculous. It's one of the things I
mean, to be fair, it's over the top action, so it's entitled to be ridiculous, but
it was like over the top, like jumping the shark in space. Over the top.
But what about King's Man? Are you gonna see that one with
I have high hopes. It looks good.
With Rasputin.
It looks like more like the original. Please be good. I want it to be good. Oh, somebody asked about Venom. I'm gonna see Venom tomorrow.
For me, sucker bet they're gonna have that song, "Rah Rah Rasputin."
Probably
somewhere in the movie. Rah Rah Rasputin.
Yeah. I would love to see more stories in the Kingsman universe. Just never like the second one, but it's okay. Yeah, I don't have any ill will towards anyone that liked it. It's fine.
That means you're automatically better than Twitter.
Oh, I love the first Kingsman. One of my favorite movies of all time. All right.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, we don't have to exactly go to 9:30. We can end sooner.
Yeah. So anything else you want to say, Brad? Overall, what'd you think of today's stories? How we kept getting sidetracked.
Here's the thing. When you read those articles, I zone out and I don't know what you're saying or talking about.
I'm sorry.
I get the title. So I don't know. It's I don't know. I had fun. I don't have.
We talked about Chris Pratt, Japanese voice actors.
Yeah.
Lily Hoshikawa in Zombieland Saga being a boy and how the writers had to write for him, her, them.
That's good. I'm all for it. I've never seen Mario done right, except in the video games, so I'm hoping someone figures out a way to make it good. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, JT saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stand with Vic and kick Vic stuff earlier in the stream. I'm just very tired of it. Understandable. I think we all are.
Fun is the main thing. There you go. That's all I focus on. I can't remember names of things, and I don't know half of who we're talking about or what show is what. But I'm here. Yay!
For some reason, there's someone rang the doorbell down there. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. We can wrap it up.
Like, it's Saturday. I didn't expect any packages today.
Do I want to see Pikachu on acid?
I think I know which one you're talking about. The one with the very warped Pikachu being all like... Blah, 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 blah.
Valerie Sparks.
We can either watch it now just to get it over and done with, or we can save it for next time.
I don't know. Will you remember? We typically don't remember.
I stream.
Brendan says hi.
I stream, you stream, we all stream
Package. You're gonna find out what
for
it is.
the internet.
Apparently I have a package. I don't know what it is.
Open it live! And then it's a sex toy. Robin is a perv.
I ain't denying that.
Dude,
I'm not denying.
your fans would love it. I already saw
I don't think I ordered one recently.
I saw a comment in the chat talking about the party pillow, and I knew it.
Come on, my favorite gif is that Ryan Reynolds gif where he looks shocked, but then he looks aroused while he's looking. You're like,
yep.
That's my favorite gif. When people are just like, "You're just a pervert, aren't you?" And I just send them that gif of. We all know she has a nasty side. Come on! It's boring if you don't.
I guess I'm boring then.
There's actually a sexpo here in Australia.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
It's like a Pornhub convention.
Wow.
Honestly, the one time I went, it was kind of boring.
Sounds like my worst nightmare.
Like, they were having little demonstrations on positions and, like, techniques on how to use ropes. But everything else was just stalls on what to buy. And I'm like, so this is just an elaborate adult store. Whoop-de-freaking-do.
Yeah. Yep.
Though they did have a simulation ride. I'm not going to tell you what... I don't want to tell you what it looked like, but we just looked at it for a little while like, huh. That's a thing that exists.
Yeah.
Moving on.
That's my brain anytime I see any of that stuff. It's like, oh, so that exists? Yeah. Okay.
It's like, huh, that's a thing.
That's a thing.
You had an idea. You went with it. Wow. Good for you. You actually made something.
I have no idea what this is.
I don't know what it is either.
It. Sex toy.
Apparently it's a long box. I don't know what it is.
I knew it.
Yes, you can open it when you're done.
No, Brad wants to know what it is.
Alright, I'll bring it up. You can open it.
It's
Okay.
a sex toy.
The chat thinks it's a sex toy.
It could be. It's a long box. There you go.
I mean, it kind of looks like one.
I told you.
Sailor Moon rod, extra vibrating.
Hey.
Ugh. I need some scissors because they really tape this thing good. Come here. Answer some comments while I try to get this thing open. I have no idea what it is.
Super Spitfire says hi to Brendan.
Super Spitfire says hi, Brendan.
What?
Someone in the comments, Super Spitfire says hi,
Who
Brendan.
was it?
It's Super Spitfire.
Who?
Super Spitfire says hi, Brendan.
Oh my god.
Fire. Good to meet.
Okay, I
It's
think I
a
got
lightsaber sex toy. Jesse thinks it's a lightsaber. Jesse Guardo.
It's my bottle cleaner. Because we got some bottles that are hard to clean.
Yeah.
So I went to eBay and ta-da!
I have one of those.
Hey.
Oh, no, ASMR. I don't need that.
Yeah, we got like these water bottles that are really hard to clean, so we need the specific brushes. Honey!
What?
It's the bottle cleaners!
I'm on a... Paul, what do you mean?
It's bottle cleaners!
I love
okay. Awesome.
how he's like, what? I'm on a call! Leave me alone! And the entire time,
I knew if I told him it's the bottle cleaners, he would change his mind. It's like, I'm in bottle cleaners. Ooh. You know you're an adult when you're happy to get bottle cleaners.
Yep.
You also know you're an adult if you side more with the Disney parents than the actual Disney characters. Like, you're watching The Little Mermaid as a kid. I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child. You tell them, Ariel. When you watch it when you're an adult. I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child anymore. Shut up and go to your room, Brat.
Okay, enough fun. It's 9:15.
Yep.
Well,
It's
my
11:15
time.
over here. Yep.
It's like all kinds of other times, according to who's watching this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, let's head out. I'm gonna wash some bottles.
Time to wash the bottles.
Woo! And I'm probably gonna export one of these stories for a YouTube video because I'm currently editing my review of Twin Star Exorcist, so stick around for that. I'm also gonna be working on top 10 creepiest openings in anime. And also gonna finish it off with a Demon Slayer review for season 1 and for the movie. Just in time for season 2's release, because I think season 2 is starting this month.
I can't wait to see the movie.
Movie's pretty good.
Yeah.
I got to see it for free, along with Tiffany. I watched as much as I could. I think I got to like episode 18, and then I watched the movie, and then I watched the rest of season 1.
Oh.
Use the dub for Demon Slayer. Don't worry, I already got it. Thanks. But yeah. Any thoughts, Brad, on Demon Slayer? Like, did you see season 1?
I loved Demon Slayer.
Whoa!
It was beautiful.
What the hell kind of comment is that?
Oh no! I'm glad that doesn't get put on the video. I'm telling you, somebody got mad at us. It's because that didn't start happening until we said stop spamming.
Yeah.
And then they said, "Oh, stop spamming! I'll show you spam." Yeah.
Let's just stop now.
Okay. The end.
Alright, stick around for our videos for the month of October. And also check me out on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Anime America Podcast. Follow Brad on the Balding Ewok on Twitter and Twitch whenever he feels like it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And who knows, maybe later on we will
D&D.
yeah, especially D&D.
We'll see. That would be fun, but it needs to be more than just you and me. I don't know. Maybe Brendan could do it. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll try. Like if I'm the one that's DMing, then he'd probably be more interested to do it because he's already DMing another campaign that we're doing on Discord.
Oh yeah, it would be too much to have to create stuff for another one.
Yeah. But we'll play around, we'll see what we can do with it, and for now we'll make our characters and I'll choose a story or a campaign, whatever. I've seen a few short campaigns where it's just like a one-off session, so that might be fun to do.
I mean, we could do it could be a one-shot, but we could do 2 or 3 episodes of the one-shot. Like, we don't have to all cram it in one thing, but I don't know. I mean, you could do one-shots are designed to be done in like 4 hours, right? 4 or 5 hours.
Roughly, yeah, depending on the group, yeah. We'll play around with the idea.
I'm up for whatever. If you're up to put the time and energy into it, I'm up to give it a shot and do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright. We'll sign up for now. JT Loves Code Lyoko was wondering what's the best material to buy. I think Peach Fuzz was the cheapest one, but it might be a bit fuzzy when you feel the material. So try to go for a more silk base. It all just depends on your budget. But yeah, it's just cheaper to just buy the cover. If you want to pay extra for the pillow, go for it. But also check to see if your local stores like Target sell body pillows. Yeah, that's it. Shining out.
Body pillows.
Because we got.
No, it's
only
okay.
if you
I
only
don't
if you buy the explicit
Oh,
pillow
Yeah.
covers. Because the one at Target, they sell the pillows, but also like neutral color covers. Because there are people that like hugging a pillow in their sleep, but they don't want to buy like a grossed out body pillow. So Target's just like just buy a regular body pillow from us with neutral colored pillowcases. There you go.
I sleep on a mountain of pillows, and between
Exactly.
my legs and my arms and my neck and it just everywhere it's pillows.
So body pillows can help, but you don't
Right.
need the pillow cover that's naughty. You can just buy a regular body cover.
All right, I do want to. Yeah, okay. Let's go.
Yep. So once again, coming up next will be my review Twin Star Exorcist and then Demon Slayer and also top 10 creepiest openings in anime. Hopefully my schedule won't be too hectic from that point onwards because New South Wales is aiming to get out of lockdown as soon as possible as of October 11th, but we'll see how it goes from there. But I will keep you guys posted on Twitter, so follow us on Twitter at Anime America Podcast, I believe, or I think it's just at Anime America on Twitter. I think so. Yeah, Anime America. There you go.
Yes, that was the one place we were able to just get plain old Anime America.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So thank you all.
have a Discord too, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Are we trying to
think
build
the
a
link-
Discord community?
Yeah, we can. In most of our video descriptions, you'll see a link to our Discord.
Okay, I need to
If you guys
join it.
wanna
I
use
just
it.
realized that I'm on Discord and I'm not in my Discord. So I will try to remember to join. It's like, why am I not in there? What's wrong with me?
Let's see. And I'll just create this link for now.
Okay.
For those of you watching, use this link to join our Discord.
Or can you put it in the... Oh.
I'll put it in your chat as well for Facebook.
Okay.
Here you go.
I'm gonna chat. Oh, you're sending it to me?
Yee.
Yay, thank you.
Because anyone watching, they have to copy and paste that, but for you, I'll just send you a clickable link.
I'm special.
Yes, he is.
Kermit
Alright, let's
the
wrap it up.
Frog. Kermit the Frog. I do not sound like Kermit the Frog right now. Okay.
No, not really.
Like what? Okay. Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching. More awesome videos will be on the way, so stay tuned to Anime America.
Oh my
Bye-bye.
god. Dragon. No. No, dragon. No. Bye. No. He was the guy talking about the body pillow. No.
Bye.